than any other form of feed. May it be hay, which might not be the best quality. And that is why we decide to use maize for silage to feed our cows instead of selling the maize for making flour for ugali. That we find it cost effective. And for us, we make our silage when the maize is at the milk stage. You can see as I squeeze, milk comes out. That's the best stage. But you can go a little bit further until it is slightly soft dough stage. Soft dough stage. Although that's not the best. The best is the milk stage. We cut our maize stalk at about 10 centimeters from the ground because that's where we have a lot of phosphates, and the cows need a lot of phosphates for milk production and also for their bones. In fact, what you see as white in milk are mainly phosphates, and they need a lot of that. That sperm, we do not uproot it. We let it rot in the soil so that it can also condition our soil. Now, this maize was cut yesterday. It is not a mistake that you have it to be chopped today. Once you cut the plant, you must give it some time for the enzymes to take place so that the maize can be a little bit wilted. That wilting is very important because the best silage is when the water content is between 65 and 75% moisture. If you have got
Fresh, you have what?
fresh, you have about 85 and above. But 75, between 65 and 75, that is the best. If you have it too watery, to be soggy, you will kill the microorganisms, will not thrive well, so you will not get the product wrong. If you have it too dry, microorganisms will not thrive. So you must have it at that right. Now this we chop by using a chopper, cum, disintegrator. You don't want just to chop the maize stalk into small pieces. You also want to disintegrate it so that it is conditioned. The sugars can come out for the microorganisms to use so that they can ferment that sugar so that you have your silage result. Now, proper and conditioning, you need the right machine. Right here, this machine has a chopper. These are the disintegrators, so that the particles can be easily accessed to by microbes that can also be digested by the animal. And that is what is called conditioning.
This one here, the top, this one, big and the close, this hardness and it into a better stage. And that is what is referred to as condition.
As you can see, the lower parts of the maize stalk is quite hard. And this is difficult for the animal to get it just like that. Instead of waiting for it to go to waste, that's why we chop and disintegrate and also add the microbes to be able to get everything out of it so that you don't waste. If you look at this stalk, it is intact. What the disintegrator does, it beats it so that it is peels. Whatever is in the cells also comes out. In the plant cells comes out so that it's easy for the microorganisms to work on.
That you mean the microorganisms would access the sugars that are spilling out of this. So it actually hammers this thing, more or less crushing the lignin and also spilling out the sugars inside.
If you take any plant, when it is very young, the cells are also very soft. They can be easily digested. But as that plant grows, the protein level and the digestibility becomes less. Okay. And you need to be able to get the contents of that plant, so that you have to get your silage at the right stage. And this is the same with any other plant material. You must get it the right stage before the cell walls become too hard. Otherwise, you may need something else to get that whatever is in the cell out of the cell. You might need things like microbes to assist you. Ordinarily, these microbes are in the stomach of the cows, but you may need to supplement and boost them. Now, what we have here is a solution of MolaPlus Microbes. This MolaPlus Microbes helps to digest the cellulose in the crop material. It also helps to make our silage ready within 3 days. We don't have to wait for 21 days. We have our silage ready within 3 days. And once it is ready, properly done, it can stay for over 10 years without any damage. We just take the microbes and we just sprinkle them on the feed material, and then we wait. Once we sprinkle that evenly, every part is started with this microbe, smaller microbe, then we now come with the tractor and compress so that the feed material comes in proper contact with the microbe, and then we expel all the air, because the microbe must survive in an environment which is air-free, anaerobic. And then thereafter that, we cover using this black sheet, and then put 6 inches of soil, and we are done. This can stay there for more than 10 years. It's ready for use within 3 days. Thanks to MolaPlus Microbes. It does the job that fast. One, while you add microbes, it makes silage ready within 3 days. Plus, in case you made a mistake somewhere in compression, preservation is ready within 3 days. So you don't take chances of making compost, because if you don't use the microbes, if they are not there, and you allow air inside, you make very expensive compost. And here our silage is what we call surface silage. You don't need to dig an expensive hole. It's difficult money. You just put it on the surface, and then you follow the process like we said. What we have here is the finished product. Proper silage should look like this, slightly brownish. It has a nice fermented press smell, and if you taste, it's slightly acidic. It's also very crumbly for the animal to digest. Here there is no wastage. What we have here is what we did last year, and we are going to finish it within 1 month. Then we shall go to the next step, which is across the other side of the farm. And once silage is removed, it must be covered because you don't want air to enter. So you just take harvest what you have on the surface and then you cover. If you look at this, you don't find any grains because the disintegrating machine beat it into a pulp. And that's why this thing is so crumbly for the animal to eat. Next to this is very bad silage. This is compost. If you smell it, it has an offensive smell. It is even hot. That one is cool, this one is hot. The reason for this is that somebody perforated our covering material and then water entered and then decomposition took place. So that when you have put your silage, you must be very, very careful. What fails here are the bad bacteria and the bad molds. However, there is always a certain percentage of loss when you're making silage. At the edges, and maybe because of some careless mistakes like this, we should be really taken care of. Once we finish with the other hip side of silage, we shall come to this. This will last us for 7 months. We have 10 acres of quality maize silage here. And this silage is worth about $500,000. And now it is accepted that if we wanted a loan and they wanted a collateral, the bank can now take this feed as a collateral of $500,000 so that we can be able to finance other activities in the farm. Food security is very, very important because you must have consistent amount of milk throughout the year, whether it is raining or it is dry. In fact, if you have a lot of milk when it is dry, that's when you make money because there's less competition and the prices are good. You can sell your product at premium price. And of security, here our target is to have feed for 3 years. In case we have 2 consecutive bad years, we shall not have to lose our animals. Now this is our TMR. After mixing, we are now harvesting our product and weighing so that we can now be able to feed animals. If you look at this product, there it is. You will not know which is bran, which is cotton seed cake, which is cotton husks, or which is canola. The animal will not know what it is eating. And the animal is supposed to eat this between 1.5 to 2 hours and then it rests. Otherwise, after that, it does not need this. All required for meat production is in it.